Hi friends, it's Mrs. McCarver and it's time for today's writing lesson. This week we are working on all about books or books that teach people about a topic. Now that we've been writing these for about a week, you might be in a different place. You might be ready to start a new book. You might be ready to add some sentences. So whatever you're working on, today and tomorrow I'm going to show you some things to keep in mind as you're doing your writing. I have started a new book all about dogs, and I've got the sketches down. So today I'm going to talk to you about the sentences. You might remember that I just started this book on Friday. One of the topics I know all about is dogs, and I was able to plan out my writing about what I want to teach people on each page. What dogs look like, what dogs eat, what dogs like to do, and what you need to have a pet dog. So now that I have those sketches done, I'm ready to write my sentences. Now, when we're writing our sentences, we want to remember that we might be writing sentences with high frequency words or sight words that we already know, or we might need to stretch out some words to write a new word. Let me think about what I want to teach people on each page. Well, on this page, I was going to tell you what dogs look like. So dogs have 4 legs, dogs have a tail, dogs can be big, dogs can be small. Those are all things I might be teaching someone on this page. I noticed that I was always starting with the word dogs. That's not one of the words that I've seen on my word cards, so I feel like that's a word I need to stretch out. When I stretch out a word, I'm going to say it slowly so I hear all the sounds. Dogs, dogs. The first sound I heard was the D sound. I know that the letter D makes that sound, so I'm going to start by writing the letter D. D, ah, ah. Oh, that's the letter O. Dog, G. I hear the G sound, which is the letter G. Dogs. And then the letter S. Dogs can have 4 legs. Dogs can have 4 legs. Can, that is a word on my card that I've been working on for a long time. I can write that really fast. Look, I even just found it. Dogs can. Dogs can have. Have is a word you might not know yet, so let's stretch it out. Dogs can have 4. I'm not sure I know that word, so I'm going to stretch it out again. Or dogs can have 4 legs. Is that a sight word we know? Nope, we're going to stretch it out. G. S. And a period at the end. Dogs can have 4 legs. I also wanted to teach people about their tail because dogs have tails. Now, I already stretched out this word dogs, so I'm going to write it really fast. Dogs. And that's the word can again. Can have a. Oh, that's a word I know right away. It's just one letter. A tail. That's one I need to stretch. Ale. So today as you're writing, this is what I want you to think about. If you're at a place where you're writing sentences, sometimes we need to stretch out our words if they're new, and sometimes we can write them in a snap because they are sight words that we already know. Today, as you're writing, remember we have some tools that can help us. If you are working on a word that you might already know, like a sight word, you can always use your cards to make sure you're spelling it right. If you're working on writing a new word that you need to stretch out, you can use your alphabet chart to help you if you don't remember what letter makes that sound. Today, as you're writing, take some time to continue working on a book you've already started, or get ready to start a new